Boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Kailin with another video, and today we are talking about the finale. We are done with the show, which is crazy. I can't believe we're actually done. I kind of like already miss all the pressure and the stress and the being blessed, and it was the most amazing experience of all time. But in this video, I want to get into my updated finale look, and then I'm going to answer some of your questions that you guys asked in my little YouTube community post. As far as this look goes, I did change it, and I'm sure you've already noticed. Now, I only for today's video did one word on each side because I didn't want to be doing this for 3 hours, and I knew it would turn into that if I did do that, because I wasted no time when it came to that last challenge. Today I wanted to keep it clean, crisp, and so I did creative on one side, basic on the other. I'm sure you can guess which side is which. But down here I also did a butterfly because butterflies have to go through a lot to be beautiful. And then on this side I did a blooming flower to kind of represent like adios to this side and stepping into this side. Now, if you did not watch the finale and you didn't see my look, I will explain it really quickly for you. So on one side, it is words that people have used to describe you. So like I've been called basic a lot. I've been told that I am naive or too nice or too this or too that. I'm sure you get it too. We all do. And then on this side is words that really truly are you. It's not necessarily to pay tribute to what people have said. It's not to dwell on it. It's literally to put it on your face and be like, I don't care. That's not who I am. This is who I am. Get it? Got it? Good. It's really just supposed to be a stepping into who you are truly as a person. So that's what this whole look and trend represents. I wanted to play up the whole tattoo look. They didn't say this in the show, but the words were supposed to look semi-tattoo-ish. That's why I did the black ink liner for the neck and for the words. But I hope that you guys like this kind of difference. Now, the reason why I loved my trend so much is because it's totally subjective. So if you on one side wanted to do a black eye and then on this side wanted to do a white eye or a colorful eye and a neutral eye, whatever you're like feeling. For me, I wanted to keep it super clean and crisp today, and so I did like a peachy eye going all the way out into my forehead and my cheeks, and then I really focused on the differences on the words and the whole tattoos down here. I hope that you guys like it. Really quickly, I just want to say congratulations to Ashley. Girl, you earned it. You deserved it. She came in and she slayed every single freaking challenge. I mean, she really came in and she worked her ass off, and she really earned it. So Ashley, I love you. If you guys have asked the whole infamous question, are you guys gonna do a collab someday? The answer is, why don't you just stay tuned, because we may have already done one. We may be doing one. Who knows? I don't know. Just stay tuned. I love you guys. But without further ado, let's get into this look. I had you guys ask a few questions in the YouTube community spot on my channel. So I'm going to pull those up and we're going to answer those right now. I'm using a ton of peach, and I'm gonna kind of create this like peachy face. I feel like in the monitor, I'm not able to see all the peach that's going on here, but we are putting a ton of peach on our face. So now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Cindy. This is the peachy shade in the Carly Bible palette. If you watched My Husband Roasted Me in my voiceover, you all know that I love this shade of peach. A lot of people want to know, if I would have won, what would I have done? I probably would have paid off debts like student loans, but also I would probably take a little bit of the money and put like a down payment on a place in LA. We are from Seattle. We are very big city people, and we love Denver so much, but we do live in a suburb, and I want to live in like the heart of the city. I've also, since I was a child, always wanted to live in LA, so I would really like to move there in the next few years, next couple years, whatever. But that's probably what I would have done with the money if I won. Sorry, you guys. The sun is rising, so we are getting a little bit of sunlight peeking in. I'm sorry, the lighting might kind of play games with us. By the way, for lashes, I'm using these 3D faux mink ones by Ardell. I love these, but I cut like 2 of the little parts off at the end because they are a little big for my eye. So the next question is, who do you feel most connected to out of all of the contestants, and who do you trust most? I think I got closest with Ashley, and I think I'm still closest with Ashley to this day. I'm also really close with Indigo, so I would say Ashley and Indigo are the 2 people that I've grown the closest to. It was just like a very natural friendship between the 3 of us, but I do love everybody from the show. Okay, my lash is drying still, so let's answer one more question really quick. What was the funniest thing that happened behind the scenes from episodes? Okay, E! News came out with an article saying James farted a ton during the finale. That is true. That is so true. James, like, what did you eat? I also thought it was hilarious when Indigo was getting judged on the night of his elimination. He literally, in the middle of crying, goes, you know, I just didn't do it. I didn't do the job that I wanted. And then he goes, I'm sorry. I'm a Cancer. That was hilarious. I don't think there's another moment on the show that beats that one for sure. So I'm just placing the lash a little bit higher on the end, and then I'm gonna fill in that gap that you guys see right there with a little bit of NYX liquid liner in black. I don't know if they have another black, so I don't know why I was. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna fill in that gap really quick. The reason I don't do the eyeliner beforehand when it comes to this part is because this eye is smaller and this eye is bigger, so I like to make sure that I'm making them even, so I might have to place it differently, so I don't want to do like even eyeliner on both eyes. Now I'm gonna put a couple tiny little clusters of gems like I did on this eye over here. For this look, I know that in the show I did 2 different eyes, but I'm really just like really wanting to focus on the tattoo portion of this look, so I wanted to create a matching eye look to kind of create more of a cohesive look. When Mario said that like it was fighting, I completely agree. I probably should have done like a grungy eye and then maybe done like different colored gemstones to show the differences. So the next question that I got was, what's your favorite makeup look from the show? Now I don't know if they're specifying my makeup looks or if they want to know my thoughts on everybody else's makeup looks. I really liked mine and Ashley's entrance looks. I really loved Ashley's. I thought it was so well done. It is not easy to do watercolor on your skin. It is actually very difficult. So for her to do that and do it so well, I think she absolutely nailed it. Now, as far as my favorite makeup look that I did on myself, I really liked my entrance look as well. I knew if I just drew something on my face, it wouldn't like tell you guys who I am. That look was just very me. I wanted it to look like a canvas painting or like a palette that had been like messy. And I feel like I really did that, and it was very me. It was dark, and I went through a couple rounds of like what I wanted it to look like. I'll put some of the rounds that I went through up here so you guys can kind of see like where my head was going, but I didn't like the magenta that you guys see here. I wasn't like really vibing it. Yeah, I love that look. I thought I did a really good job of representing who I am accurately as a person through makeup, which is very, very difficult to do. And so I think I succeeded in that one, and I think I really enjoyed it, even though I rambled my brains off. Anyways, the next question is, who did you think was gonna win apart from you? I don't think you would say that. Well, if I thought I was gonna win, I would tell you guys, but I truly didn't think I was going to win. I thought, you know, there was a chance in the last episode because I did do so well in that one. But I knew that like Ashley had slayed the competition. She earned that. She came in and she just like gave her all in every challenge. And anytime that she did second guess herself, she quickly turned that off and was able to like continue to move forward. And I think it took me a little while to like realize that I shouldn't be second guessing myself, which is why like in the 15-minute makeup challenge, I didn't do as good as I should have, and all of that. So the next question asks, what was your favorite challenge from the show? The drag challenge. Oh my God, it was the drag challenge for sure. We had so much fun. I had a blast. We did a little drag show in the back. If you guys follow me on TikTok, I'm sure you've already seen it. But we like had so much fun on that day. It was just the best day to film. And a lot of people like in production said that that was their favorite day to film as well. It was just like the day where we all got kind of close, and like, yeah, that day to film was everything. That challenge was everything. Trixie Mattel called me a whore, which is everything. Really quick, I'm going to do this butterfly because it takes a lot of focus to do this tattoo part. So give me a half a second. Ooh, a juicy question. Did you have beef with anyone on the last episode? No, I just stayed in my lane and I did my own work and my own job. I didn't get in anybody else's way. Nobody else got in my way. We kind of were just stuck in our own thoughts, honestly. Another question that I got was, would you change anything you did on the show, like a certain makeup look? Yeah, for sure. I would have for sure not used translucent glow powder in the 15-minute makeup challenge because who even does that? It like ruined my entire look. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have done that. Now, as far as any other challenges go, I think for the finale, I would have like cleaned up my eye look a little bit more. Oh my God, going backwards to one of the other questions. Someone asked earlier, what was funny things that happened on the show? Here's one funny thing that they didn't show. Mario said he hated my earrings. He literally is like, the earrings are too dated for me. And I was like, and I like threw them out when we went back and then came back. If you guys noticed in the finale, I'm not wearing those earrings again. It's because Mario hated them. But it was really cool because after that, we all got to talk to them. And Mario was so sweet and gave me advice and just was so kind. And he is literally like, he's been an inspiration of mine for years. So to get his advice was very, very huge to me. Ain't nothing about me basic. For this next part, I'm gonna write creative going across my cheek, but it does take a ton of focus. So I'm going to be answering some of your questions as I get this done in voiceover. So I will talk to you guys in just a sec. Did you have drama behind the scenes that they cut off? I am sad that they cut out Indigo going, I'm sorry, I'm a Cancer. And then at one point during the apology video, I looked over at Benny and I go, this bitch. I was like, what is he doing? And so there's like funny little parts that they didn't put in there. But I mean, they only have like, what, 40 minutes? You can't put everything in there. Who is your biggest competitor? Ashley and Indigo, for sure. Someone asked, how did you suddenly change your love towards yourself? Here's the thing, like outside of the show, I'm a very, very confident person. Like in my heart and in my day-to-day life, I'm very confident, I'm very loud, I'm very out there. But when it comes to something vulnerable like artistry or singing or just things that I hold really close to my heart, I just kind of gave myself the pep talk that I was giving everybody else, but at the same time, like I'm a very confident person and it was like the confidence in me kind of just like woke up, you know? If you guys have asked what lip combo I've been wearing in the last like month or so, it's a little bit of Spice with a little bit of Pat McGrath Dreamscape over top in the center. I love this one so much. It does look super shimmery right now, but it does kind of melt into your lips and melt a little bit. So the shimmer does go away the longer that you do wear it. One question I do want to address is the topic I brought up in the finale, alcohol, drugs, and addiction. And I am here to tell you guys, I have never in my life had a problem with addiction. I witnessed addiction, and if you are going through that, I feel for you. But it wasn't actually me who was addicted to anything in my life. I witnessed my parents both have addiction. So that is that. And that is also a story for another time and something I want to be very careful of because it is my parents' story. I witnessed it and it was horrible, but it is something that I will share at a later time. But I wanted to kind of clear the air on that one for you guys. I finished this look. The reason why I did the butterfly on this side is because butterflies gotta go through a lot to become what they are and to become so beautiful. And then I paired that with the word creative. And then on this side, I did a blooming flower coming from this direction with the word basic. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted the flower to represent blooming from what people have perceived you as. I know that I didn't do two different eyes, but I really wanted it to be clean because I was gonna go busy with the whole like tattooing down here. So I did kind of switch up my look a little bit, but I love that you guys are trying the different eye looks with it. The whole point is that half of your face and half of the other face is meant to be totally different. The look is totally subjective to whatever you like and you wanna do with this look. So I hope that you guys like this, and I hope that this is something that you guys keep recreating. If you guys do want to recreate my look, please tag me wherever you guys create it. I cannot tell you guys how heartwarming and how much it means to see you guys recreating my look. It's wild. It feels really cool. And the stories that you guys are sharing with that and the DMs you're sending me are wild, and I am so grateful. Just remember, anything that you go through, it makes you the person that you are today. So don't let anything continue to drive your life in the future. Before I go, I want to say thank you so much to James, the team, everyone involved in producing the show. Thank you to you guys who watch the show. I can't tell you how amazing the experience has been. I can't tell you how grateful I am for James and everyone involved. This has been like the ride of my life, and I think everyone in the show could say that as well. Like, I am so grateful to you, James. I love you forever. I owe you my career. I love you so much. I seriously, like, you guys, I have a lot of questions saying like, you know, spill the tea, do all this. There's no tea to spill, you guys. I have a lot of people asking me like what I learned from the show, everything. And honestly, like, I learned just so much about myself as an artist. I'm a very confident person. That's not something that I'm worried about. But as an artist, I did go into the show very nervous, very insecure, didn't think that I was like worth being next to 5 other incredible artists. And I feel like I walked away like knowing that like while I might do more everyday wearable looks and while I might do things like that, it doesn't make me less of an artist, you know? And so I'm very, very grateful that I got the opportunity. If you guys are wanting to try out for season 2, practice right now. You have got no time to waste. Practice, practice, practice. I am rooting for you guys. And until next time, I love you guys. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.